Yeah, good morning, everybody out there. So I decided to go ahead and play around and do a little YouTube video here. Just talk a little bit about where um, the DJ Whatnot and Whatnot Entertainment Services are going, and how that's all working into play right now with everything involving the coronavirus. Um, so right now, obviously, things are extremely tough. Um, right now we got um, right now we got problems going on because states are shut down, essential travel only. President Trump extended the social distancing until the end of April. There's just a lot of stuff going on right now. But anyhow, um, some of the different things that we are currently looking at as everybody as a whole is how things are becoming difficult in life. This coronavirus just sucks. It really does. But anyhow, so sitting on my riding lawnmower in the garage right now. 1 o'clock in the morning. Would have loved to have been down in the basement and in front of all the gear and everything to show it off instead of a messy garage, but that's all right. I attempted to do some cleaning in here over the weekend, but didn't really get anywhere. I don't know if you can see. You can barely see it there, but I moved the motorcycle over so I could get the riding lawnmower out. Because the riding lawnmower was over there against the workbench, and I had to take it outside because I had to go do some yard work. I got a aerator, or not aerator. Yeah, the little deal with the spikes to put holes in the ground. Can't even think of what the thing's called right now. But anyhow, but yeah, I took care of that, planted some grass seed. The front yard's got quite a few amount of weeds in it, so trying to get that all cleaned up and everything, it's gonna take some time. It sucks, but it's gonna take some time. So, but anyhow, right now, going with what everything that is going on in the country right now, the country as a whole, not just Illinois, but all the other states. The coronavirus is getting out there. More and more people are getting sick from it every day. No, there hasn't been that many deaths with the coronavirus, and everybody likes to compare it to the flu. Here's the thing. We have a vaccine for the flu. People choose not to get the vaccine for the flu. Coronavirus is brand spanking new. There isn't a vaccine yet. It's not something where you should compare it from one illness to another illness, because the problem is, if there's deaths, it's a problem. I look at the news every day. I look at multiple news sources. Um, I know there's a lot of people out there that like to say fake news, so on and so forth. I look at multiple news sources when it comes to the coronavirus. I also look at the CDC, FDA, and I also watch what the local government is talking about as well. An illness is an illness, a virus is a virus. People dying is not good. So I just want to put that out there. You know, I try to take in what I can from everything that's going on with this coronavirus. I have not caught it. I hope I don't catch it, but there's a possibility that I could. I am not immune to it. My fiance, she is not immune to it. My 14-year-old son is not immune to it. None of us are immune to it. Right now, Illinois has a stay at home order. I don't like it. It sucks. It's boring. I'm cooped up in my house unless I need to go get groceries or I go to work. Obviously, throughout the week, it doesn't bother me any because I go to work. On the weekend, it really sucks because I'm not able to go out and do things with friends or the club. So, it really makes for an extremely boring weekend. And I'm not taking any kind of chances on leaving the house right now because local police are really starting to enforce the whole, you don't have to go somewhere, don't go. Plain simple. But as far as the company goes, it's obviously put a huge bind with the company as well as with my DJing services. I don't know when we're actually going to be able to get the services going off the ground. I have a list of items that, I still want to purchase. I want to get some more lights. I want to get some different subs. I like the subs that I currently have, but they're not powered. They are passive subs, which I would have to buy an amplifier for, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna be getting. I want to get some subs that are powered. That way, I don't have to worry about hauling around a bunch of extra equipment and everything. And these subs will still be used. I'm actually looking at some subs right now that can amplify passive subs. So that should hopefully, work out somehow or another to where I'd be able to go from 2 to 4. But it also cuts back on the amount of power that each sub will push as well. So we'll see what happens. I'm actually looking at and I just trying to find a piece of paper when I was away from the camera and still talking, but I can't find it. And actually, I think I might have located it, so I'm going to step away from the camera again because I think I found the paper, the package that I wrote the speakers on that I'm looking at getting. But anyhow, so obviously with having good equipment, that goes a long ways. Yep, this would be it. Alright, sorry about that. So, I actually wrote it on the packaging that some sandpaper came in from the sandpaper that I bought to do some sanding on the motorcycle there. And you can see from another video that I did, I talked a little bit about the bike, but I got the front fairing sitting back on here. Not bolted down yet, it's just kind of sitting there. So anyhow, the power subs I'm looking at getting is the Mackie Thump 18S. I knew they were Mackie Thumps. I just couldn't remember the model number of them. So there's that. I'm also looking at getting a new controller. Looking at getting the Pioneer SX3, which I got the SB3 right now. I like it. I'm going to play around with this some more because it is going to be a little bit before I get the controller. Because, with the way things are going right now with this virus, I don't want to go out and buy a lot of equipment, not being able to use it because, the controller I'm wanting to get is $1,000. I don't want to go out and spend $1,000 on something that's not going to be able to be used till who knows when. Now, with a lot of with a lot of different things in the DJ world. You know, I follow on here on YouTube. It's not my DJ channel, but on my personal channel. I follow several DJs on there. Got DJ Bar, DJ Rick Webb, and two others. I can't remember what their names are. They're fantastic DJs. You know, they don't go into, you know, on their videos. It's like I actually just got done watching a couple of videos that DJ Ricky Webb did. And he was talking about with becoming a DJ and everything, and you know, hooking up with a DJ in your local area to mentor off of, because you know, like he said, they have you know, their events are like 4 or 5 hours long, and they don't go into everything involved with the setup, the contract, the invoice, you know, all that stuff. The videos don't really go into that. I mean, they just do quick parts on setting up their equipment and everything, but you know, there's a lot that's involved with DJing besides, you know, besides what they show you, because they're trying to, you know, squeeze 4 or 5 hours into a half-hour video. But they are great. They are great DJs. You know, I recommend anybody, you know, go to their page, watch their videos. You know, subscribe to them. You can. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can learn from the DJs that have the YouTube channels. You know, I watch as many of the videos as I possibly can, trying to learn things, because like I said, I've never done this myself before. I've gone out with a couple of friends that are DJs, and that's about it. I did a little mixing here and there, but not to the level that I'm going to now. So, you know, this virus going around is actually helping out quite a bit, because it's actually giving me the time I need to practice and to learn different things with beat matching, you know, stuff like that. Learning how to use the software, you know, there's a lot that's involved with this. So, anyhow, you know, like I've been saying, right now with the coronavirus, it is slowing everything down in this country. There's a lot of businesses out there that are closed right now because they're not considered to be essential. You know, even with my job, the company I work for, we are in essential service because we work on sewer systems. Last week, I actually spent time with another crew, because my crew isn't doing anything right now because we don't have the product that we need. So right now, you know, we're just bouncing around from crew to crew, me and the other guys that are on my crew. You know, I was working with a TV crew last week, which a TV crew is, they go in there with a camera to do video recording of the sewer lines. It was actually really fascinating. You know, I've been doing this for almost a year now. Never really got to see what the inside the actual sewers look like, because I work in the manholes. So, I mean, that's all I see is that, you know, pop the lid that you see on the road, get down inside there, clean it, prep it, put a fiberglass liner in there, reinstate it, go to the next one. You know, that's what me and my crew do. But being able to do the, you know, see the TV operation, and I was even able to operate the camera on one of the days, which was really awesome. You know, looking at the taps with where houses are tied into the sewer line, you know, all that good stuff. You know, it was actually pretty amazing. But you know, even though that's an essential job, there's a possibility that, you know, it could be shut down for a while because of this virus that's going around. You know, the county I live in, we actually just got our first confirmed case over the weekend. I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday, when I heard when it was confirmed. You know, I live in a pretty big county in Illinois. You know, I'm south of Springfield. I'm not up by Chicago or anything. Which Chicago's getting hit pretty bad because they have such an enormous population there. Um, but you know, it's pretty scary knowing that someone in the county I live in, you know, has this virus. But from what I have read, you know, that individual is recovering pretty well. Um, so like I've said on previous videos, I'm gonna try and do videos once a week, even if it's just to come on here and talk about something stupid. Not saying that the coronavirus is stupid, but you know, basically just talk about whatever, just to, you know, show some activity going with the company and everything. I'm actually looking at hopefully here within the next couple of weeks being able to do a short, maybe 10-15 minute video on, you know, just playing around with the DJ equipment in my house, showing some different mixing skills, you know, stuff like that, stuff that I've learned and everything and I've been practicing on. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. And I just ask everybody out there to be safe. If you don't need to go out, don't go out. It's not, excuse me, it's not worth taking a chance and getting this virus. Because this is some pretty serious crap going around right now. So, but hopefully, you know, everything will simmer down soon, and you know, we'll actually be able to get going somewhere with this company, and you know, be able to start booking some gigs and being able to do some DJing at a wedding. So, but anyhow, we will catch everybody on the flip side. Oh, and I do want to mention, because I've mentioned it in videos before, the company logo is just about ready. I got a few small little tweaks I gotta do to it here and there. Um, trying not to make it an overcomplicated emblem, but at the same time making it a flashy emblem. So I should be able to get that completely finished up this week, and hopefully be able to debut that wedding on video this upcoming weekend. Because I know I've also talked about being able to do a title screen on here. Or opening credits, whatever you want to call it, just to make it look better than just, you know, the camera rolling and me just being there talking. But obviously I don't want to do a title screen until I have my logo, because I want to be able to put that logo into the title screen and go from there with it. So hopefully I can get it done this week. I gotta work, but it's a little early in the morning, so I'm tired. But anyhow, so hopefully I'll be able to get that logo done and be able to do something with it. Because I know this upcoming Sunday, me and my crew is going up to Wisconsin for next week, because we have a 50-foot liner to drop up there. I'm actually gonna try and get some pictures taken of this liner and try to incorporate them into the video after that, so you can get a little bit of an idea on what I actually do for a profession, and try to get pictures or a couple videos down inside the sewer and everything. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens from there with it. But anyhow, so but like I said, I'll be getting the logo is just about done. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my business cards ordered. That way, when able to actually get the business up and going off the ground, be able to do it. So anyhow, just like I said, I ask everybody out there stay safe. If you don't need to go anywhere, don't go nowhere. It's not worth trying. It's not worth possibly getting sick and everything. So anyhow, I will catch y'all on the flip side.